Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I'm a certified life coach.
Hi, I'm Cheryl. I work with tarot and oracle decks to bring messages from the universe. And together we are Twintuition. Welcome to our channel and thanks for joining us today. So before we get started, I wanted you to know that I did pick some oracle cards to understand the topic we would be speaking to today. So the first card I picked was Light the Darkness. Everybody can see that. Okay, so this card says darkness cannot dispel darkness, only light can. So the key words are love, clarity, and awareness. Then I picked another oracle card that says courage. Okay, so with the courage card, what I see is a small child basically working with a tiger. So it takes a lot of courage for her to do that. But see how calm that animal is? She's not afraid to talk to him, right? So what I'm feeling from these two cards is that someone needs to communicate with someone, okay? There's something that's going on out there, and I feel like this is a message for everyone, right? That love, clarity, and awareness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness, only light can, right? So what does this tell me? That someone needs to have an honest conversation with someone or themselves, okay? And the way to do that is through communication. Okay, who do you need to communicate with? Look how strong this little girl is to have that courage to communicate. Mm-hmm. And then when I was putting the cards away, another card popped up which really validated this message to me. Okay, so courage. Okay, and it's funny because I keep saying the word courage, and that's what Spirit's telling me. Someone needs to have the courage to communicate
with the tiger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a tiger is a scary animal, right?
Right.
So it's like, I think that's really interesting to me, right? That courage came off of that, because you'd have to be.
It definitely. And look at, it's funny because you would think that this is a scary situation, but it's not as scary as you would imagine, right? Because this little girl is calm. She's got courage. She's grounded. She doesn't feel like, you don't see some emotion, right? So maybe someone out there thinks it's going to be a big deal to have this conversation, but it's really not as scary as it seems. Okay, so if this tiger represents like someone's fear, right, and this little girl is saying, hey, I'm not fearful, there's something to be said about this light the darkness, right? So I really do think that this is coming down to really facing a fear and communicating openly. And again, this is going to resonate differently for everybody, but there is a message in this for everybody watching today, okay? So to me, again, it's either a conversation you need to have with yourself or with someone else to fix a situation. And although you think it's a really dangerous situation, it's having the courage to have it, and the light will come. Okay, so this guy is in a sailboat by himself on these rocky waters, but he has the courage to keep moving forward because right now this guy has no choice.
He has to get through the storm.
He has to get through the storm. And what would you like me to call on you?
Yes, please call on me.
Okay, Jennifer, please.
I really can't stop looking at this communication card because I really feel like it's so interesting to me that they chose the little girl, like a little girl, right, in a little white outfit. And if you look at this tiger, it's just listening. Like, it's not trying to eat her, you know.
Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my.
Probably. I had a dream about a bear last night. I have to look that up. But in any case, like a cub. But in any case, this is so interesting to me, this choice for communication, because when you pulled this card, start immediately talking to courage before you really even got to your courage card, and that's really what it would take. But it looks like such a peaceful moment, like, you know what I mean?
I also think light the darkness card with the balloon ride. Light the darkness, right? So they're going up in this beautiful balloon, okay, and the colors on this card is gorgeous. It's talking about love, clarity, and awareness, right? And what is communication, right? What is communication? It's about clarity. It's about awareness. Okay, and most of all, it's about love, right? Because when you're communicating to someone, if you do it from the place of your heart, you can't go wrong. But sometimes it does take a lot of courage, right? Because a lot of times we eat emotions because we think it's easier,
literally,
right? Than having the courage to have a conversation that might seem hard.
Oh,
But then as soon as you have that hard conversation, whether again, it's with yourself, identifying a problem you need to resolve on your own, or are you trapped in a job you hate? Are you trapped in a relationship that's not serving you any longer? Is it that maybe you have conflict with a family member or a friend that you want to resolve, but you keep on pushing that emotion to the side? Once you actually open up and have the courage to have that communication, then the light comes in. If nothing else, you get that weight off of your shoulders, right?
And I'll tell you, like, if you have difficulty with this, with confrontation, you maybe are a people pleaser, you maybe don't want to hurt people's feelings, I was one of those people, and I, literally ate my emotions and feelings and buried. And what happens is when you bury, at some point, they blow up in some other area of your life. But the first step is, for me at least, when you have a hard time really having the courage to communicate, to me the first thing you want to do is maybe take out a piece of paper and write out what's in your mind and really get very clear on what the issue is. What is it that you are sitting on, and then sometimes for me just writing it out helps me sort it out, you know what I mean? And also figure out an approach on how I want to have that conversation with the person, and
right, or yourself. I mean, like these readings, right? You have to really use your intuition to see where this touches, right? So it really is important for you to understand that this is not, a singular message for a singular person. This is a message. I ask Spirit to come in and give me a message for the collective. So you need to really explore your heart and know where that is and what that communication is and where you need to find courage. I guarantee you, if you take some self-reflection, you will, or you already know this, right?
But this is also where light the darkness
Look at what just popped out, Jen. Do you want to pick it up?
Yeah. Well, right. Yes, in a minute, because this actually ties in what I was going to say.
Okay, perfect.
So when I'm looking at this one, I'm looking at Cheryl's Light the Darkness card that she pulled. I'm looking at this, and it says darkness cannot dispel darkness, only light can, right? Love, clarity, and awareness, right? And having that clarity and awareness is exactly what I was just talking about. Putting it down in a journal, putting it down on paper, really working out what it is. You have to have clarity. You have to have clarity and awareness before you can even start to open these doors. And then Cheryl pulls this card.
All right, so go ahead, Jen. You read it.
Okay, it says pretty angel, right? Pretty angel. I'm sorry. Okay, and it's self-worth. Things happen when they are supposed to. I don't have to go any further in a way because this is all of us, right? Like always trying to rush processes, right? But things happen when they are supposed to. In the angel's eyes, you are worthy of all the good that you can possibly imagine. You do not need to change to earn what you desire or what the universe wants to bring you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish.
Yeah, so again, self-worth, right? Worthiness. Expressing your emotion. You're exactly where you should be. The angels know you're worthy of it. You need to believe that. You need to believe that you are worthy and you have the strength and the courage to communicate and to really get through that darkness. What is it that's holding you back? What is it on your mind? What is it that you're so afraid of? It's time for you to face that fear and move forward. I also pulled the angel number. Let's see. 1331.
Oh, 133.
1331.
Can't make this shit up.
Okay.
You cannot make this shit up. I don't even want it.
So the message on this card is good fortune. It's advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on the way. Everything will work out in your favor.
I know. Well, no, our dad is here. So our dad's whispering. He's helping us light. My dad's a filmmaker, so he's trying to up our game here. And 133 is kind of a special number to him. That's why we're laughing.
Yes.
Like, that's why we can't. And it's a backstory, so we won't get into it. But we're kind of laughing that, because literally before we started this, he said to us, 133 is the number. 1133, 133 is the number that I always see.
Right,
And here it is.
Here it is. But there's a message in this, right? And it ties back to what we're talking about with self-worth and communication and courage. This card, I mean, the key words here are good fortune, which who doesn't want some good fortune, right? So, like, yay for all of us. Advice, comfort, major change. So, what comes with major change? So, you have to have the courage to go.
You have to have awareness, clarity,
love, clarity, going towards the light. Right?
Belief, have self-worth.
Communication, self-worth. Again, have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on the way. Clarity. Clarity is on the way, okay? Everything will work out in your favor. So I do want people to look at this number, 1331. Look for the number 13, look for the number 11, look for the number 33. 133. Any combination of these numbers will be confirmation for you that this message is for you. Okay?
So interesting. I just want to also say back to self-worth real quick. Self-worth, you have to...
Look at this. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, well, now I forgot what I was going to say. But that's
self-worth.
Okay.
It's okay.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
My brain's getting a little blown here. So, okay, good. Carry on. I'll remember if it's important.
So, Spirit is communicating strong and hard here. So, here's a card that says emotional loss. Okay, it's number 5. Again, you look for these numbers. I mean, some of these numbers will have meaning for you. Okay, and this is emotional loss. And you see how this guy's holding his heart and there's a spiral going out into the universe? Okay, so what your angels want you to know is whatever pain you're carrying with you, you need to release it. Okay, you need to release it in order to move on. Okay, and the way you release this is by really having a talk, communication with yourself or whoever you need to have that talk with. Now, what's interesting is the next tarot I pulled is 8, okay, which is power. This is in traditional tarot, the strength card, okay, and this is a major arcana, which means that, you know, power, strength, this is basically the same thing here. So this is talking about communication, but this is also talking about having courage and strength. This is about having courage and strength. And, you know, I love this dual image of this older wise man with the Leo, the lion, you know, the king of the jungle, which is telling me that, you know, someone's got to tap into their wisdom, okay, and be strong enough to just face what it is they need to face. Now, the other interesting card, which is, you know, this is number 8. This is number 9. So there's, you know, a numerical order here, okay? And this card is solitude. And this woman is taking time to figure out what she needs to address and what chapter of her life she may need to close. So when I see someone sitting here with a book, okay, it's time to close a chapter so you can open and start reading the next chapter of your life, okay? So someone really definitely needs to get through and figure out what it is that you need to let go of. So this is, you know, again, emotional loss. It's releasing something, okay? So you really do need to figure out what it is you need to release, what it is that's holding you back that you can let go so that you can move on to the next chapter of your life.
And you're worthy of it.
And you're worthy of
like,
doing
this
that.
is the thing that really hit me. I think I remember what I want to say about self-worth, right? And now this actually ties it together because a lot of times we hold on to self-limiting stories about ourselves that really hold us back. Oh, I'm too fat to get that job. I'm too old to
start over.
To start over. You know, I'm just stuck. And we put these limitations on ourselves. And it's really bullshit stories that we have to stop telling ourselves. You know what I mean? If I waited to be the ideal weight to do anything, I would have been
sitting here right now.
100% not. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I would have to get over the I'm worthy to be a life coach, even though I have my own, you know, things that I need, goals that I want to achieve. You know what I mean? It's like we all kind of put these things on ourselves, and it's like reminding ourselves that we are worthy, and we're having the courage to look at the bullshit stories.
This is courage. And you see how, regardless of how bad this weather is, What is this guy doing in the boat? He is rowing, moving, sailing forward. Okay? He's
He didn't
sailing
say-
forward. He didn't lay back in that boat and
No.
say, okay,
I guess
God,
it-
take me. I guess
This
it's
is
over.
it, right? I guess
Right?
this is how
I mean,
it ends.
You know, he has no choice, obviously, because he's in the middle of the ocean, a boat. What the hell is he going to do, right? But,
Well,
you
he
know,
has choices though. He
oh,
could
yes.
give up. He could jump off the boat. He could,
right,
you know.
right. I would definitely be like, you know, Jesus, take the wheel, because I've been doing in the middle of the ocean here in this little
Yeah,
boat.
but we'd figure it out.
You know, we'd figure it out, right? We'd figure it out. And I don't know what situation this little girl got herself in, that she happens to be with a tiger alone like that. I don't know who her parents are, but like that is not good parenting.
But I'll tell you what, here's the beauty of kids, right? Kids could either be super afraid, but there's a lot of kids that still have that childlike, like curiosity.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're willing
No
to
filter.
see. Right. They just see a beautiful animal. You know
Right.
how like little kids, well, I have actually adult friends too who would totally want to pet the tiger.
I wouldn't pet the tiger.
It's not, I don't recommend it. But the
I don't
truth
want to
is,
pet a feral cat.
no, I think it's probably a good idea. But the point is,
I know, sorry.
she's got that childlike innocence still. You know what I mean? And it's like that curiosity of like, how do I get through? How do I connect with this tiger? Right? She's connecting with the beast. Right?
Yeah, and you know what's interesting is we got lion, we got tiger. I just need to pull a bear card
And
somewhere.
then I had to
And
dream
then
about
we
the
have
bear.
to
I
watch.
really want to know what the bear has to say.
So I have to say something, you know, for some of you, your spirit animal may be a large cat. It could be just a normal cat. But if you're seeing cats, if you're seeing tigers, if you're seeing lions, like, you know, channel that energy. Like, look up the meaning of, you know, spirit animal, tiger, or a lion, or
Right.
even cat. Because there's a lot of spirituality around cats. There's a, you know, and you
Right.
could really
Mhm.
see, no, I mean, it's really an interesting thing. So if like you're sitting out there and you're like, oh wow, I saw, you know, documentary this morning about tigers, and then you see a tiger on Facebook later or on Instagram, and if you start seeing a tiger a lot or a lion a lot, or maybe you're a Leo, like you may want to look up, you know, just Google translate, you know, hey, spirit animal tiger or spirit animal lion, like this may be really, you know, there could be a person out there where, you know, there's specific message being sent to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I just find that also very interesting that we got two large, you know, cat animals. So I mean, again, you know, I'd like everybody to really look out for this number 1331. I would like people to really identify what it is you need to communicate to yourself or somebody else that you need to release, so that you can move forward, so that you can find that light through the darkness, find that clarity, find that truth, find that love within your heart. Okay, I think it's really important because this is a number 9 card. We are in numerology. I think I mentioned this before, in a number 9 year, which is a year of closure, a year of really self-reflection. It's a year of discovering who you are. So definitely take a look at what your book is saying to you right now, and if a chapter needs to be closed. Or is it that you're at the beginning of a new chapter, and what that means to you?
And I really do think it comes back to self-worth. You know what I mean?
It's
You are
all-
worthy
yes.
no matter where you are. Whether you're closing a chapter or opening a new chapter, you're worthy.
Yeah.
You know, and remembering that, you know what I mean? Whether, you know, you're always worthy, no matter what mistakes you've made, no matter where you are on, you know, with your journey of life, you're worthy of love, you're worthy of achieving the goals you want to achieve.
The universe wants to bring you all those good feelings of worthiness, right? It says you are worthy of overcoming your challenges, improving your life in whatever way you wish. On that note, anything else?
No, I mean, just a couple takeaways, like, you know, get clear, find awareness. Like, you know, this light, the darkness card, I think is key to unlocking everything else. It's really important to get clarity. Love the process, you know, have awareness, but get really clear. Get clear on your goals, get clear on what kind of message you need to tell yourself or others. Really get aware and clear, because a lot of times we walk around with thoughts all over the place. We have a million thoughts a day, and some days we feel kind of crappy because we don't even know what we're feeling. So it's like the first step is really getting clear, getting in touch with what is it you want, who are you, what are your goals, what is it that you have to communicate to someone else in order to achieve what you need to achieve, or be free of whatever it is. You know what I mean? Speak your mind. Get clear on that. You are worth it.
Yeah.
You are worth getting this clarity on. Like, you know what I mean? It's worth it for you. You are worthy of it. And you can find the courage and take the solitude, take the time to figure it out. You know, you don't have to be reactive. You don't have to just blow up on people either. You can have a moment of like really reflection and then getting clear on it. And the steps I take to do that, I'm telling you, journaling is a big one. Like sometimes I don't journal. Sometimes I sit in my car and just talk out loud to myself.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? Or call someone that you really trust that's outside of the whole situation. But don't
suffer in silence.
Correct.
And when the angels are really telling me, as Jen's talking, I'm telling you, it's coming in very, very strong, okay? Is that someone feels scared, okay? And it's really finding that inner strength, okay, in order to communicate with someone or yourself. I'm telling you right now, and I think this is really universal, and I think there's a lot of people struggling with this right now because it's coming in very loud and clear from my guides. And they just keep saying over and over that you are stronger than you think, and you have the power to do this, and you have the power to move forward, and you will. And I believe in you, and you need to believe in yourself. Okay?
Okay.
So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this message.
Ring the bell for notification.
Ring the bell for notification.
Ring the bell. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
This one, she just got her wings.
Yes.
She's worthy of her wings.
That's right.
She's worthy of her wings. But we love you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. And we hope to see you soon.
Until next time.
Bye.
Okay. So, P.S. We thought the video was over. But as we're cleaning up, Cheryl's coming up with a title for this YouTube video. And she's going, lions and tigers and balloons, oh my. And as she's saying that, what struck me was, this is an image of a lion, right? This is, and this, okay, and this, wait a second. So the thing about the lion is, it struck me that, what did he want? What did the lion want in The Wizard of Oz? He wanted courage. Right. So to me, it was like really interesting because Cheryl has this Wizard of Oz, title that she's playing with. I'm like, oh my God. So the cowardly lion needed the courage, right? And he needed to have the courage to really find his heart. And then at the end of the Wizard of Oz, what happens? Dorothy sails off in a balloon, right? And the message of the Wizard of Oz is you were self-worthy. You were worthy. What is it? Sorry. You were worthy and had everything you needed within the whole time. So, I don't know.
Right. And I just wanted to pull up that communication card because there are lions, tigers, and bears on mine.
Mine.
But also, what was the hardest part for the lion when he got to the wizard was to communicate, right? He had a hard time finding his voice to communicate to the wizard. And then what did the wizard turn out to be? Nothing but a little man. Right? Yeah. That didn't even have all of this power that was built up.
Right. But I don't know. So, I don't know. Who knows if it's coincidence or not? I just thought it was very interesting. Right. And we felt like it was lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, need the courage. And then we're going to sail off into the sunset and then wake up knowing that we had it in us all along. We didn't need this magical Oz to give us a heart or a brain or whatever else the heck happened in the Wizard of Oz. I don't know. Just very interesting.
Interesting.
Okay. So,
go watch the Wizard of Oz. Subscribe to us. Give us a like. Give us some comments and give us some love.
Did you like the Wizard of Oz? I did.
I did.
Okay, good. All right. See you. Bye for real.